Comrades, friends, welcome back to our beautiful Republic of Tecnovakia. Looking at the Republic at night is a fitting start to this episode, because we see the citizens' lights in their houses, and that is by virtue of our steady and reliable and redundant power production and our awesome power grid that this episode is going to be the focus of. We do need to make some changes to that grid. And we do need to connect a lot of stuff that we have been building or planning to said grid. I did, of course, pre-plan this a little bit and test it out a little bit. And actually, let's unpause and enjoy the busy city at night. But yeah, there's a lot of work to be done, and that's mostly the focus of today's episode. And there's some byproducts that's going to come with it, and I'm going to talk about it as we work through it. And then if we can make it, which I think we should be able to, we will actually set our sight towards the north here, where currently there's dark clouds, but the sun is rising, and so will the production of our oil. Look how it's shining on our pretty new facility there. We're going to put this one into effect pretty much. We're going to bring the crude oil over here, we're going to bring workers there, and we're gonna start producing our oil. And with this encouraging thought and the sun rising in the east, let us get to work, shall we? I think one of these days I'm ready to get the job at the Korean news station, North Korean news station. I'm just lacking that little bit of oomph and extra enthusiasm, but once I get there, I think I'm gonna be nice for that job. Anyway, for those of you who missed it, last episode we planned the new dry goods production, and that's being worked on pretty seriously, so probably we can make some adjustments here as well. And before we get into the power grid, there's one last little bit that we need to deal with, and that is this gravel station is still the target of 2 distribution offices. Number 1, I really need to rename those. I thought I did it, but Yeah, I did that, but I didn't save it. Alright. I didn't save it. The reason was my bad out of sync quality of the recent videos that I fixed now. But I did re-record 2 episodes rather. So one of those was used to rename, or before that, and that's got lost. Oh well. Cost of doing business. We're gonna do it somewhere down the line. Alright, so what I'm doing now is reassigning the distribution office. It should use this gravel station. And oh, no, it should actually not. Oh, yeah, that was stupid. Not this one. But you will actually load gravel from this one that we built last time. That is it. And not use this one anymore. Cement plant. That's that, right? Yeah. Okay. So we will pick your gravel here, drive it down there, unload it over here. And that's the change here. And who else is... Oh, Gorzin, okay. They should actually not pick the gravel up here, but use the construction supply. And we will get rid of this. Okay. Good. So now we have we had a lot of dumpers that are still en route to load gravel from this station, and they can do that once they all finish their current job. We should be able to... This shouldn't have any vehicles associated with it anymore. We should be able to remove it and make this conveyor belt a little tighter, a little closer here, so we can start construction on the conveyor belt road crossings here. And then it's not far where we can deconstruct this stuff. But that wasn't the goal of today's episode. Anyway, so let's start with the power grid. Ooh, yeah. Once we start serious construction, this here gets congested as hell. But it's still holding up. For how long? Anywho, so we do need to bring power to these farms that are being built right here. And here, and here, and here. So we need to expand the power line. Now, I don't know what I was thinking when I did draw out power over this hilltop. When we bring it from here anyway, makes much more sense to draw it out from here. So that's what we're going to do. As usual, a lot of stuff hangs on the power, so we need to pause it. Get a switch in here. First of all, get a road through here. I think that is possible. Could also be... no. Here's fine. Here's good. Can we fit? Yes, look at this. As if I had planned it. Perfect. That'll fit in here nicely, and then we can bring in the switch there. Right close to the fields. They don't pollute anything, they just make the air smell funny. And there we go. We're gonna buy out all the power grid related stuff, because I want to make progress. I don't have time, and we do have a lot of rebels, and that's what they're for. Building things for this great nation. But you can, of course, leave me feedback in the comments. If you like us to build all of this by hand, in quotes, I mean, it's going to be done by the workers, but I'm going to build all of that by ourselves, then please, by all means, let me know. And I'll see what I can do to accommodate that wish. Alright, now we're going to go straight toward the... Actually, going to go straight back over here. Can I please only have 2? There we go. No, I want 2. Come back in, get close to the rail, and then move the power along the rail. I think that just looks the most organic. Bring it down here. We need to do the curves a little bit. Okay. Oh man, they're coming along quite fast. And then let's first bring it to here, because I kind of forgot where I wanted to go with this. Yeah. I found 2 natural habitats for power transformers. Number 1 is this little pocket here. I mean, that is just built to house one of these power transformers, right? You can just sit in here and it'll provide power to this area there, to these small refueling stations that we're going to place throughout the farms. And for this farm here as well. And the second housing, or the second natural habitat for power transforming station is going to be here. Because there's just unused space. It's easily accessible through the power lines, so that's where we'll go. Okay, so this here is pretty much a given, so we'll just buy this out already. Don't want to have... I'm just paranoid with the planning mode. I don't know. Too often I had games crash on me. And that is really, really costly for me, because I don't have that much time for recording. And it's really painful when I lose footage. As I did recently with these stupid desyncing problems. Now, I did play around a little bit with the power lines. I think we have to redo parts of this road. But I think it's gonna be perfect if we fit this here just very, very tightly. And the way we're gonna accomplish this is by drawing it just right along here with a bit of curvature. Just follow the natural line of these fields. Maybe like so. Because these... yeah, of course not. Because these... oh, that's a little bit tight. How often is he going to start that sentence? Actually, that I don't like that. It's a little off. Because these power supply poles, what are they called? High voltage wires, but the poles that hold the wires up, they have a surprisingly large footprint. I wasn't really expecting that. I thought I would just fit... I'm so used to building middle power. I mean... we'll just fiddle them through here, because if you had the medium voltage, that's easy. I just go like this. Da-da-da-da, it fits anywhere. If we have the high voltage, da-da-da, it fits nowhere. So that is very difficult, and that's why we need to move the road a bit. But, ooh, actually, we also need a switch here. Switcheroo is what we need. Keep forgetting that we need those. Like so. No. Of course we would be like this. And of course we can't fit the... Okay, no problem. Well, actually I don't know why I have the curve up here. That doesn't make much sense. Why is it that high up? Is there any reason to do this? No, I just went straight here. There really wasn't any reason to do it. Alright, we can fix this. Make it look okay. So we need to come in here. I think I do want... Well, let's first build it and let's see if we can come around. Like so. We can have a little bit of an angle. Like this. I don't mind this. And then we can... If we make this very, very tight, we can actually come around. Cool. Alright, and then we'll just go... like here. And then just go by here a little tighter, closer to the fields. Why not? It's pretty easy to connect this. Oh, what did I do here? Oh yeah, okay. We can just do this. There we go. Okay, so now we'll do this the long line first. And of course we have to get rid of you, but we have to autosave. Obviously, all the things need to be done. And then we just come along here. Why not? Have a nice bit of space available in case we ever need it. Likely gonna end up redrawing this street 5 times, but that's the way this game works, right? And there we have the power connection. And then now we should be able to connect it to the switch right away. Maybe come close here and go in there. Go out here. And from there we can draw it down. Ooh, even that is tight. Look how much space we have here, and even then it's tight. Really finicky. Let's draw it onto here. And come over there. I think that much is pretty clear. And then we'll come to the road, cross over with the road, and we'll just build it up to there. Good. Let that finish, and then we'll buy out the switch. Did I reminisce about how awesome it is to be able to buy out all that stuff? I think I didn't do it this episode. It needs to be said. It's just so cool that we have that kind of money now. Oops, power transformer. I'll just place you in the middle here. A little bit of space. Like so. I guess good. Should be easily possible to connect you to the road. And also go in here. A building is in the way. What do you know? What do you say? Okay. How about we just connect you? How about we go here? There's no building in this way. And then we actually can come over there and go in here straight. Great. And then we buy this out as well. And then we should actually already have power here, and we do. We do. Let's buy out some fuel here, because I tend to forget that. Okay, so now we need power distribution, and before we do that, of course, we need a fuel distribution, so we need to place a couple of these modded agro, whatever, gas stations. What are they called? They are farm refueling stations. So, what is the furthest point? These files are all accessible from here. So we probably won't need one here, but we do have some space here, so why not make use of it? Park a farm here. I mean, this just screams for use a farm here. Actually, ought to build those. There we go. Did you not build the road connection? Why didn't you? Of course. Of course. Okay, so we have that. Okay, they can all be reached by here. Then you're gonna drive over there. Actually, over here. To this. Yeah, we need one. Maybe up here somewhere. Maybe up here would be great. Like here wouldn't be bad, right? Or we place it right along here. That would also possibly work. Don't want to go here because all the entrances to the fields are here. So we're gonna harvest from here, from there, from there. These ones here are close enough, so I think a station here would be good. Those are the critical ones, I feel. So we'll buy some fuel. There we go. And now we need power supplies to power all this stuff. And what better than the power substations? Okay, here we can actually supply it from... we can actually build one right here. Can bring the power line up over here. Where are we gonna come from? Maybe here? Yeah, that looks pretty good. We have the empty space here anyway. Let's place you there. And let's get some medium wires going. And the question is, do we go thread it through here and then the other one over there? I think that's what we want to do. Okay, so we'll thread you along the street. Yeah, why not along the street? Hang on, where's the street? No, along the fields. That's what I want. So we'll just... we can't cross over here. So we'll just go here and cross over there and go in between here. Make it onto the corner here, just barely. Come over there and straight. Okay. Come over to here and then straight in here. Okay, so now we can come out there. Let's buy this one out first and let's see. We've got the night, so we gotta wait for that to pass because the power lines are hard to see during daytime. Whoops, we've got another thing to be built. We can buy this one out because everything else is finished here. What are you guys doing now? Man, they're annoying. Aren't you gonna drive? What kind of stupidity is this now? You can't go on this lane, because why? There's no track builder on here. Are you freaking serious? And of course you want to go... Of course you want to go to this. But why can't you go there? It's not blocked. Does anybody make any sense out of this? I really don't. Yeah, now it works. Because reasons. Well, it's good you check up on that every once in a while. But the two-way signals do seem to work. So there's no problem there. But all the others are a little bit problematic, to say the least. Right, we buy out that stuff. And by the way, with the new patch, there's gonna be a buyout button as far as I saw. So we don't have to open these individually. Why did I put the crossing here? I didn't put one yet. Now we're gonna put it here, no problem. No problem. And then they're gonna continue building here, hopefully. And I need a sip of tea. Ah, much better. So, let us go back to the project at hand. Now, we have a fueling station up here that has power and is connected. This one too. Now we have one in the middle of the field here. Now let's take care of these guys there. Let's get him a couple of gas stations. Just like so. Okay. You will be harvesting these fields here, and where are the entrances? They're all on that line, so they don't probably need a gas station there. Do we need one on the wrong track? I don't think we do. We have a gas station here. We'll definitely want one up here. These here are easily reachable. We might place one there, maybe. But we'll definitely want a gas station right somewhere around here. So we'll have that. 1.2 tons. What weirdness is that? Ah, whatever. 1.2 tons is fine. Okay, and that's pretty much it. I mean, they have a gas station here. They don't have that many fields. The question is, now we actually do need a... Oh. Yeah, it's like we need a power connector for this one... for this one stupid gas station. But I guess it's alright. We have too many connectors anyway. And in case we need something else built there, that's okay. We'll get a power connector right here. That'll allow us... Actually, you know what? We'll place this at the end here. In case we ever need some buildings there, we want to expand a little bit. And we'll terminate the road right in there. Like so. And then we'll have a nice power line. And that is too sharp of a turn. Alright, there we go. We'll have a nice power line along the road. That's what I like. So, and then just follow the road. And cross the road. And then follow it down here. I mean, that's just... We should build that just because it aligns so perfectly. There we go. And into there. And power for you as well. Cool. So that is that. Now we need power up here and for this one, but that is rather simple. We might actually be able to connect them with just one power supply. Yes, we are. I think we want one that gets power from the side, but from the other side. Like so. Just need to find a nice home for you. How about here? That'll work, right? You will get your... Okay, let's check it out again. Yeah, that'll work just fine. Alright, and then you'll get your power line. Just see where it goes. We'll have two connectors left over. So I want these to be free, so we'll take one of these. That goes well. And just go along the street. Come in here. Take the curve a little bit. Come in there. Cross the street. And right up in there. Here. There. And nope. Nope, nope, nope. One over here and then come here. Nice. No, not nice. I know I'm a little bit OCD about this, but hey, if you put the effort, you put the effort. There we go. Alright, so now we buy out this. And now we'll have some power over here. Cool, and now all of this stuff can get built. And all we need now is a power connection up here. We'll get that power transformer. And we'll clunk it right in here. We actually wouldn't even need that. We could actually just go off of this one. But I think it's better form to have the... You know what we can do though? We can put the small one. And replace it if we ever need a big one. We can just have this guy here. That'll be just fine. Might wanna... Yeah, just make use of that space. Like so. Connect you there. We'll need our own fire department. I mean, that much goes without saying. Let me connect you here. Cool. Connect you there. Rightio. This farm actually is a little bit more complicated. And yeah, we're not gonna get to that one just yet. We'll finish this build here and start farming there, and then we'll see where it'll take us. Okay, so that's that power grid edition. Pretty long piece of work, but a very important one. How are you building now? Are you stuck on some weirdness again? Nope. One going and one should be coming somewhere. This is a sign, this is a sign. Oh, yeah, let's hope for the best. Okay, so we also need to bring... these guys have power, I believe, right? Yeah, they do have power. We also need to bring power up to here. And we also need to redo parts of these grids. Now, number one is we don't need this thing here. That was just a brain fart of mine. So we'll actually bulldoze all this. And we actually also don't need the road then. What? There we go. Parts of this can go, and we're just gonna make this a little neater. Yeah, we could have actually built this whole line up over the mountain ridge now that I think about it, and then just draw down individual lines, but we didn't, and that's okay. We can just go like here and connect these up. Just make the distances a bit nicer, and there we go. We'll have power back over on this side, and then we would actually need a switch somewhere here. The question is where we need that power transformer. We definitely need the power line coming up there. I could have used that power line here, but yeah, now that I think of it, oh yeah, that was stupid. Whatever. Man, it's good to be rich. You can make mistakes like this. What if we connected you like so? Yeah, that actually was pretty stupid. I had this pretty much. Because now I have to bring down a line. Ugh. Yeah, I don't like this one bit. I don't like this one bit. So we'll just take the easy way out and place a switch up here. If that even works. That doesn't even work. Yeah, not smart. Not smart at all. What if we corrected this a little bit? Nope. Not gonna work. Well, if we're gonna have to do some terraforming, we might as well get rid of these power lines and build a switch up here. We're gonna terraform anyway. why not do it where we have some space? We want the height from center. Actually, we want to average terrain. Let me try and average it out a little bit. Just up here. Average this out a little bit. Hope we can get a line down there. Not a line, a road. Power line is not the problem. The road is the problem. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that looks like we could. We'll just average it out, average it out, average it out. Where do we need the switch? We'll need it here. The power line coming. It's coming from there, so we'll need it like here. That would be ideal. This one also works if we angle it slightly. Yeah, this one actually works much better. We'll just come a bit closer here, we'll have a shorter... Ooh, okay. So now we need to level terrain a little bit from here. Didn't I say height from center? Yeah, I did. Why you were making a mess? I need to bring it up a little bit here. Oh, yeah. That was an unnecessary piece of work. I could have done without that. Alright, let's try and draw a road. Oh man. We'll smooth it out a bit here. Try and raise it up to levels where we can bring a road there. So how was your week, guys? Mine was great. I did some recordings, then the recordings weren't useful, and then I did some more recordings. And I got to play a lot of this game without planning on it. I think there's worse fates in the world than having to play computer games for more than you want to. Wouldn't you agree? There we go. Okay. Nice. That is much better than before. And if you have another opinion, well, you better take it up with the Secret Service of this Republic. Alright, so now we have a power line coming out here. And we'll buy this out and be done with it, and we'll never talk of this again. I might actually... Ah, yeah, of course. Of course I can't hit this. Can I please just... There we go. Sorry for the noise. Bzz, 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 bzz. Might actually go ahead and smooth this out, but it's not too bad for fire access. That's actually pretty good. Just this little bump here, but I mean, we are in the Soviet Republic, right? So road bumps are just part of the fun. Okay, yeah, so I could have just gone from here and then just drawn it out there. That would have worked just perfectly fine. I might actually rebuild that when you guys aren't looking, and then we'll just never look at this area. We'll just play like this, and then whoops, go over here, and whoops, over there. Nobody will ever know. Okay, so now here we just don't need that much. We just need a small... It's gonna come up there, so we just need a small power transformer. This guy here. Easy peasy. Gonna have him here. And we'll build this. This is no rush though. So we'll just bring it along the street like so. Okay, where's my power transformer? There it is. And this part is pretty much straight. Well, almost. There we go. Nice and easy. And then we go in here. Actually might invest a little bit of thought in that part. We can save a couple masts just because we are rich doesn't mean we waste money absolutely senselessly. Okay, and then we can come out. I'm pretty sure this one doubles as a switch. And then we can continue on over here. That one can be bought. And that one can be bought as well. And the rest will be constructed or bought as necessary. Alrighty then. So we only have a little bit left. And actually, while we have night, I'll buy out these bits here. Because they're never going to get constructed without these construction vehicles giving each other a absolute headache. There we go. Construct you and you. Okay, so we can come up to here, and there's one vehicle, and the other one should be hanging on there. Because of course you want on the same side of the track. Why would you want to build on the other side? I really don't know why that doesn't work here. Any clues are very, very welcome in the comments. Right, so now we have power to bring up to the refinery here. That's rather straightforward though. That's working out nice. We do have, yeah, plenty of food. Alright, so our measures were effective. We have plenty of food. Where was I? Yes, we need to switch off power. Actually, we don't really have to. We can just draw... we could draw medium power lines, or we draw... Yeah, that's actually a good question. Let's first go ahead and get the road by here. We'll come up here. Curve it up a little. Make this one go over. Curve it back down a little. Actually, here. Okay, and then bring the road along, connect there. Is that a fire department connection? Please. It is not. That's too bad. Does that get better if we buy another fire truck? No, of course not. Okay, so we'll sell this guy. Actually, who cares? I mean, can be there. So we need a new fire department. I might move this guy up here. Because it won't serve. I was thinking, I don't know what I was thinking, but that the fire department can cover this area there. But of course it really can't. Oh, almost everything's built. Except for this here. Let us keep the officers busy. And assign a couple new construction sites, namely these here, because they're gonna take a while. Gas station, farm, distribution office. Gas station, farm, distribution office, yes. Okay, so they're gonna work on that, and we'll think about the fire department coverage later on. Currently we have other things to do. Okay, we'll bring the road on here. Gentle curve, maybe. Just like so. That's too much. That is about right. I like it like so, and then we'll... Nope, that part is not good. Go here, and redo this a little bit. And we'll have a connection here. That's okay. Could be better, could be worse. Good. Now we need power up here, and we need power for this one here. And I think we'll start with the medium lines. I mean, or do we install a switch here? We have plenty of space here. I mean, that's not the problem. really isn't a problem, but we also have plenty of connections available here, but we might need them there. But we still have 2 available for this area, and this is nicely covered. Yeah, but we really might need at least 1 more. Oh, we also have some connections left here. Alright, never mind. We will just draw these medium power lines, and then if we... Let's get one that has it from the side. And then if we really need to, we can put a switch and put the draw the high power line as well. Because this one here is pretty much... Oh, no. I was about to say it's pretty easy to cover everything. But we also need this one. But it's still pretty easy. I mean, we cover every freaking building. And then we'll have another one that covers this. Like so. Yep. Okay. You be bought out. Alright. Bring you over. And draw you along the tracks. I wish there was a snap to track thingy for the rail. For the power lines. But there isn't. Yeah, I need to come over here as well. We'll need to redo this little part here as well, but I mean, I don't really care for losing 300-400 rubbles. That's not going to be the end of the world. We're actually on the wrong side of the track. What do you know? What do you know? We'll go on this side. Yeah, maybe we should have drawn the high voltage. But it's okay. There we go. Is this connected? No, it's connected. Okay, we'll go over here. To there. And along the tracks. And here we come. Here comes Johnny. Okay, go there. Over here into there. Good. And then... Is that a double thing? Why is that a double thing? Come on, okay, don't do me like this. There. And we come out here. Go on this side of the track. And draw this one along. Come in here. Over there, along the road. Over there. And in there. Okay, that can be bought out, and you can be bought out, and we can have power here. Nice. Good. So only a little bit of track is missing, but we'll give our builders a minute more. Excuse me? No workers. Why you have no workers? There's enough workers, so we just need prefab panels. There's 2 open hulls, so they should come. There's plenty of prefab panels. What are you suckers doing? I know what you suckers are doing. I had that miss. We need to ramp this up to 50% at least. I don't want to mess with these. I just don't. Because it's so scary. Just, yeah. My messed up construction office over here. That still has 100% of everything, but overshoots with the power here. I don't want that to happen over there. Anyway, so now we have a little bit of a beautification with our power lines, and that is we don't want power over this hill. We have a prime piece of real estate up on this hill for tourism, and I intend to make the best use of it. So we need to get rid of this power stuff, and it is just legacy anyway, because we had the power plant here and it was connected up to there. It's not needed anymore. It's just a dangling connection that we don't need. We could actually just we have a switch here already. We could move this switch to here, and then we don't need. But yeah, we'll need to undo a bit of power lines as usual. We will then have to undo a couple roads, and we'll place a switch here. And that, for once, is oriented properly. Right, so we'll go in here. Buy you out. We'll go over the hill. Maybe right here. Maybe like so is better. We'll go over the hill. Over here. So. And then we'll remove this connection that we don't need anymore and close it up here. Buy this out, of course. And well, let's first finish all that. And then buy out the switch, and then we should have power where we had it previously. Except now this has power, this has power, and Messina has power. Great. And now we don't need this dangling crap here anymore. Come on, come on, get rid of it. Yeah. And all that can now go. Perfect. And we freed up the mountain. So now we can build our tourism area up here. Next on the agenda is a quick check on our construction sites. Doing well, just needing some time on the bridge, but that's to be expected. Everything else coming along very, very nicely. I like it. Why are you not being built? Well, I guess we could. Actually, we don't want to delay. Yeah, we don't need that one yet, so it's all good. It's all good, man. Any more power-related stuff? We have power here. We powered the farms. We have power there. I think we are pretty much golden. We have fuel here and power. Yep. We are golden. Okay, so next thing on the agenda is some rail adjustments. And first of all, though, we're gonna let you finish your building process, whatever that might entail. Is there another one hanging out here already? Not yet. Okay, great. So we'll just let him finish there, and then we'll finish up the connection to the oil. Because yeah, we are getting there. We need the oil. Come on. There we go. Okay, so now we'll finish this piece and this piece. And then we need these connections here to be finished. And we'll also soon need to be thinking about a new rail construction office that will continue the tracks up into the north. But for now, we'll have a crossing here. And that's gonna be our new Oops, crossing for the construction vehicles. There they go. You can be bought out. You can be bought out. We'll then put some signals there to cut off the segments. There we go. This can be bought. This can be bought. Great. And these pieces here also need to be bought out. And then we're good to redo the signals. Cool. Okay. So there's that. Next thing we need is get rid of this intersection here. And the signals are not necessary anymore. And these two neither needs to be redone. Okay, we need to get rid of that. Cool. Next we'll reconnect this piece. Actually, bring it back a little further so we don't have these weird curved ends, and then redo this. 1, 2, beautiful. That can be bought out. And then we need a lane switcher, but that can be done. Actually, a little further ahead. Actually, yeah, here's good. We don't have that long of a oil train, I don't think, so we can put this one here. All right. So now mixed signals here. So that is the entrance to this. Then we are coming in here, and we might replace these signals a little. Let's see, we have them here. And we'll place a semaphore, maybe coming and going. Then we need chain into the intersection over there, into the intersection up here, into the intersections up there, chain here, chain there, chain there. Okay, should be good. Then of course we need a regular semaphore coming out, coming out, coming up, yeah. And that wasn't the one. Coming out and coming out. Okay, so the train can now go out here, can then wait here, continue if this is free. And then we'll have regular semaphores. Just place them here. Actually, you know what? We want a little bit closer to the fueling station. So we'll have a couple here, and then we'll go close to the fueling station. Coming, going. Maybe here, going, coming. Then we'll have a chain going into the intersection before the road. We don't want to block the road if not necessary. And a semaphore coming out. Yeah. Chain coming in, of course. And the semaphore going up. Why does it always snap to those? I don't like that. Like so. Okay. We need a semaphore chain going out. Hang on. That is actually a little bit close. Yeah, I think we'll actually have this. Huh. Okay, I messed up a little bit. Because that is very, very tight. If we place... I mean, we could go like this. Place the mixed signals here. So this one will then be green if either one is free. I don't really like that. We would need a semaphore here. Ah, I messed up there. Very annoying. So this intersection might be blocked for a long time. Yeah, I'll have to redraw that. I'll have to redraw that. Come out here and then go over there. What alternatives we have? Currently none. I mean, it's just the way it is currently. It doesn't matter currently, so we can just go here for longer trains. Because we don't have traffic going up here. So it's not an issue for now. But it's gonna be an issue soon. And chain in here and the regular semaphore coming out. Okay, so the track builders can go on there. And actually they should. We need to plan a little bit more. Hang on. Where are we going? Do we want to go over here? We're in construction materials there. Or will we bring them up here? We have another train coming here. So the train connection there could be here. Branch out there. So we could have a triangle up here. Yeah, we'll leave it like that for now. I need to think about it. Alright, so let's unpause. So this should work now. Let's actually check out the signals. The chain here. There should be a semaphore here, but there isn't, so we'll just have that, or maybe put a chain here, like so. Nobody should be on there. Okay. Oop. Going this direction. We might actually place a couple semaphores in here as well. Just to cut it up a little. Go in, go out, in, out, in, out. Should work out nicely. Okay. Now we need to get the manual assignment. Or do we? Oh, they seem to have found it. Cool. Okay, so everything is good there. We have oil, we have a refinery, we have everything we need. What we need now is workers. Don't need students here. Don't really passengers. Yeah, we'll leave them waiting here. Okay, so now we need a bus line and bring workers into the oil refinery, and that should be the start of our oil refining process. We have new buses actually from Bulgaria. Oh, they're cool. 55 passengers, 80 kilometers. Yep. I'll take 3 of those, please. And let's set up the line. We get a new stop from here and unload over here. Unload everybody. Load just able bodies. I don't think workers without education have anything to do in an oil refinery, so it's gonna be like that. Unload everybody. Okay, and we'll start. And we will then take this schedule and copy it to 2 more buses. And then we'll watch the one when he's maybe coming out here. And then we'll send the next one and space out the buses that way. Of course, it needs to fuel up first. There goes number 1. Let's bring out number 2. And there goes number 2. Let's bring out number 3. There you go. Okay, they're spaced out nicely. And our first couple of workers are gonna arrive here. The thing we need now... We have everything there, right? We need to say which tank's gonna do what before we have any workers in here. So, the thinking was this guy here, obviously crude oil. Done. This guy here is gonna take the bitumen byproduct of oil refining, because there's less of it being produced. So we don't need to potentially expand. This guy here will take the fuel. Yep. This guy will take the fuel because we do have a bit of space here if we needed to expand. I know it's a bit weird with the storage. Yeah, it's a bit weird, but we could expand like this maybe. You know, connect this guy here with a pump and then bring the output onto the second one. So we do have at least the capability to double up. So we want that. Okay. Okay, I think we are about ready to do what we set out to do. We have the oil available, 700 tons of it. That's a plenty. Let's take a quick look around. We are good here. How's the food production? Meh. Could be better. You know what? We'll actually reduce export even more. We don't really need it. We have other goods, and we'll soon have bitumen and fuel that we can export. Because as per usual, I supersized our production capabilities, so it's not really... Yeah, it's much better. But we should actually get a full shift in here now. Just want to see how fast they work. We're getting there, we're getting there. There's the next bus coming. Yeah, that's pretty quick. That's pretty quick. We should be okay if we don't sell that stuff off at the border. Okay, this stuff here's coming along pretty nicely. That should be finished next episode. Got anything to do here? Not really. Nothing here. Everything's running smoothly. We're almost there with our rail construction. That is also cool. Nice. Yep, things are going pretty well, I would say. So we are ready for the great moment, and that is going to be to start our oil production. So let's get a train for that. We currently don't have that much oil. Oh, we have new track builders. 35, speed level 12, 17... Okay, these guys are a little bit cheaty with their 70 speed level, but I think it's okay. Diesel locomotive. I want to go for these guys. They're German and they look just so cool. Yeah, these have much more horsepower, but these here, I mean, the Ukrainian one I think is the most efficient. But I love these, and we don't have too much to carry with that yet. So... cargo wagons. We have new tankers actually. We can get the big ones or a couple small ones. I think we'll take 2 big ones. Like so. That's 240 tons. And then you can set up a track. Doopy doopy doo. Oh, that's glorious. I'm so happy for this moment. So we'll get you, load the oil, don't wait until loaded, just get what's there, and then you go here and you wait until unloaded. Obviously just oil, I'm just gonna make sure. And then, my friends, we're gonna take a little drive. Oop! Yeah, that was a short drive. Can I close this? Yes, I can. Nice. We're going to take a little drive and take a look. Actually, we're going to speed this up because that's very slow. If the system actually works, and enjoy our beautiful republic following our first official crude oil tanker train alongside the beautiful river, looking at the tourist center of Stettin. Hey, there's the iron train passing us by. We'll now take a right through the distribution district and the industry district of Stettin, coming through the city. Okay, waiting for the track builder. And the cars are waiting outside, driving through the train station. Have to wait for another track builder. There they go. And through that beautiful city center with the trees and the hammer and the sickle, up looking at the little bit secluded and hidden luxury resort up there for our party officials, but they have earned a quiet place of rest. And we'll go by the oil refinery, setting our sights towards the mining of crude oil. Not mining, what you call that? I don't know the proper word. First of all, we're gonna need to tank up a bit. And then we'll make our way to our first load of crude oil. What a glorious moment. And in we go. Okay, let's see how fast that goes. I think they're... Oh, okay, maybe we need some... Come on. Oh yeah, that is quite slow actually. Pulling out, but it is working. And this is already a cargo worth 10,000, I would imagine. Oh, even more. Crazy. 12,000, nice. And then we can follow back to the oil refinery, where everything should be in order. The workers should be waiting. The tanks are connected. Everybody is ready for this first delivery. Glory, glory. Oh, I got carried away a little bit there. Come on, it's a great moment. And there comes the first bit of oil. And the refinery is working, blowing smoke up in the skies, coughing to life, and producing our first fuel and bitumen. Glory, yes, it's coming in here. And there's the fuel. And there's already 120 able-bodied workers making it all happen. And we have the harbor ready as well. Oh yeah, that's why we don't have fuel. The harbor's fueling up. Nothing we could do to prevent this. Yeah, doesn't make sense to buy them. You can just fuel up, that's fine. Great. And then we have bitumen and fuel available to pump out the harbor. And we can actually pump out crude oil if that becomes necessary. 41 tons. Okay, we're filling the stockpile, but yeah, we're gonna need to find new oil reserves. But for now, it's just so glorious that all of this is working together, and we have our first produced fuel. So now, my dear friends and comrades, we are ready to distribute fuel throughout this whole nation, and that's going to be a task and a half. And then I think we're ready to enable seasons. Oh man, we're getting ready with these buildings here as well. Prefabs factory is already there. Just a bit of steel missing here. Yep, things are moving nicely. My friends, that will do it for the episode. I hope you enjoyed. I certainly did. I love the progress we're making. We're gonna set up the farms next time. We're gonna build these ones, even though they're gonna take a minute. Maybe we'll finish that road there. I'm not sure. And we're gonna connect these guys to the power grid, but that's child's play by now. And then we need to work on incorporating our first little village into the fold. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you are having a great day, and to see you around for the next one.